Hi friends, welcome to our channel. The movie we are reviewing today is Renfield. It is rated R and is of length 1 hour and 33 minutes. It is a film suitable for horror comedy lovers. Few facts about the movie includes Renfield is a character from Bram Stoker's classic novel. The team created realistic life-size bugs for Renfield to munch on. It was reported that Renfield in the 3-month production period consumed more than 100 crickets. The movie begins in the early 20th century when Count Dracula meets a lawyer by name Renfield in a deal where Renfield proves to be useful.
Mr. Renfield, welcome.
Renfield agrees to become Dracula's personal assistant by bringing him his food. In return, Dracula makes Renfield immortal, giving him super strength whenever he consumes bugs. After 90 years of serving Count Dracula and going through a lot of abuse,
Need your assistance.
I'm coming, Master!
Renfield wants out
I just want a normal life again.
as he gets exhausted from bringing innocent victims to Dracula.
Renfield, your sole purpose in life is to serve me.
Both Dracula and Renfield move to an old abandoned hospital building in New Orleans after an encounter with some vampire hunters. At New Orleans, Renfield joins a self-help group
Sorry to interrupt. Are you okay? I need to get out of a toxic relationship.
where he meets with good people who are stuck with their own monsters just like him.
Start by telling us what brought you here.
My boss, he's different.
You can't get him out of your head.
Renfield decides to help those people by getting rid of those monsters and at the same time feeding the bad people to Dracula without feeling any remorse.
You feel like he could destroy you with the snap of his fingers.
Wouldn't even need to snap.
Okay.
That sounds familiar.
While helping one of the group members, he goes to a warehouse with stolen drugs. In there, he is confronted by several criminals before they are all attacked by a hitman hired by Teddy Lobo, the future heir of Lobo crime family. After beheading the hitman, he feeds him to Dracula. Dracula, however, demands innocent nuns, cheerleaders, and happy couples from him.
Renfield, bring in innocent victims. I want a handful of nuns, a busload of cheerleaders.
He makes it clear for Renfield that he desires the blood of pure and innocent people. Teddy, meanwhile, gets arrested by Rebecca, a good police officer, for dealing drugs. But to her surprise, he gets released from police custody by some corrupt officers. Rebecca also has a confrontation with her sister Kate, an FBI agent with whom she has an estranged relationship. Teddy, along with his men, attack Renfield at the restaurant Mulet's, endangering innocent lives.
But this modern world is a dangerous place.
Renfield fights together with the bold cop Rebecca to kill everyone except Teddy.
Thank you. You saved my life. Did I watch you cut a guy with a decorative serving platter?
It's all in the wrist.
Renfield, having taken the teachings of the self-help group to his art, decides to make a decent life for himself. He decides to stay away from Dracula and meet him only when it is necessary. He also sets up an apartment and starts to live a happy life. Teddy's mother, Bella Francesca, orders him to be brave and to hunt down Renfield, the man who killed her thugs. Teddy finds the hideout of Renfield and goes to the abandoned hospital with men to kill him. With Renfield staying away from Dracula, Teddy gets the opportunity to meet with Count Dracula and forms an unexpected alliance with him.
I am Dracula.
Having learnt about Renfield's betrayal, Dracula pays him a visit at his apartment.
That guy. But you're never really gonna be free until you face him.
I will no longer tolerate abuse.
And then goes to the self-help group.
Would you like to introduce yourself to the group?
I'm the Prince of Valencia.
Gathering to kill all of them in front of Renfield to teach him a lesson.
I deserve happiness.
Let me explain something to you, okay? You deserve only suffering. I will unleash an army of death.
When Rebecca comes to the crime scene, she sees Renfield and arrests him. Rebecca decides to stand her ground and help Renfield when her boss, together with other corrupt police officer and the Lobo crime family at Bella Francesca, approach her for assistance and obedience. Renfield takes Rebecca to his apartment, tells her the truth.
Let me explain. My boss gave me this power. In return, I tend to his needs, including care, feeding.
And acknowledges that he wants to reform himself from his past. When the corrupt police officers come to Renfield's place, a fight erupts. The two heroes fight through the corrupt police officers, killing all of them.
It happens and someone's like, it's okay, I've seen way worse. Everything I saw you do today is gonna be my way worse.
They then decide to storm the Lobos headquarters, only to find that Dracula has empowered Teddy along with all his gang members with all the supernatural abilities that Renfield has. A final fight erupts in which Renfield kills Teddy.
We have to stop him before sunset.
Rebecca learns the truth that her sister Kate has been beaten to near death. When Dracula demands Rebecca's loyalty in exchange for giving his blood that has amazing healing properties to Kate, Rebecca tricks Dracula and captures him in a magical circle. Renfield and Rebecca together kill Dracula.
And I take full charge of
They then capture his healing blood, with the help of which they resurrect Kate and all the men in the self-help group. To avoid Dracula reforming his body, they divide up the bits of his corpse into small pieces and scatter across the water system. The movie ends with Renfield feeling empowered to make a new life for himself and with the phrase that it is never too late to be a hero.
Well, I do other stuff.
Like what? Wash his cape?
No, the cape is dry clean only, strictly.
Yeah, I will wear this. It's fly, yeah.
Overall, this is a good horror comedy movie to be enjoyed in theaters. See you all in the next video. Cha cha!
The movie, it was amazing. Very funny. It just hit every spot for what I was expecting.
Okay.
Definitely Renfield and the friend he just made, I already forgot her name, them beating on Dracula.
So the final scene, the final battle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And in a rating of 10, what do you think this movie is at?
Like a 9.8.
Some of it. It was interesting. A little too gross and grotesque for me. I liked Renfield, the character Renfield, and Aquafina. I liked the Nicolas Cage character, Dracula, over the top. And I know that's what he was going for, but it was too over the top. And then the makeup and then just the decaying skin and everything. It was distracting.
Okay, so in a rating of 10, where do you think this movie is at?
I say 7. Oh, horror fans. I say because it's horror comedy, which is a delicate balance. I think I would have preferred a little more comedy, a little less horror.